Now if you noticed, my room's a little bit brighter. Yeah, I hate it too. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another crazy thing where I talk about stuff because it's cool. Today's subject, vacations. You ready? Because I'm not. Now there are many ways to define a vacation. Like a break from school, a break from work, or in this case, getting out and doing stuff in another state. Jesus Christ. So I think that's pretty cool, and you still get a break from school. Unless it was during COVID, then sucks to be you, I guess. That's life and I can't deny it. I liked mine, but it seems all of everything that was there was just tourist stuff. And, that's pretty cool, but I don't really like it that much. Where literally everywhere we go, like, for example, McDonald's, out of all things, there would just be a whole wall of, like, brochures and stuff just begging people, hey, get over here. You got coupons, you got offers, you got people in the photos that look happy, but they're actually depressed, but just doing it for the money. I guess during the period of 2015 to 2019, I've really only been to two places. Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And to my 10-year-old specs, it just feels wrong just to go to two places in like 5 years. But we did break that streak right before COVID hit, and we went to the Big Frickin' Apple. Here's some photos, I guess. They're all really cool. Not really, because I was like 12 at the time. Okay, guess what? Story time. So first story. Me and my family were at this place called Mellow Mushroom. They have really good pizza, and it's basically a tradition for whenever we go to Gatlinburg, we always go to Mellow Mushroom for dinner the first night. I don't know if that tradition still holds true because I haven't been there in like a year and a half, so... And my dad had a drink, I don't know what it was, but it had like a lemon on the rim of the glass. And I don't know what he was doing, maybe he was just taking out the lemon or something, but apparently he squeezed it a little bit too hard and it got right in my brother's eye. And my mom and dad pushed him to the bathroom just trying to like clean it up or something, I don't know what they were doing. And I think that was like the first time I was like alone by myself at a restaurant. And I'm probably going to do that when I'm like 20 because I'll be single. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Another story from Gatlinburg is that town is usually known for its wide population of bears. Like I think in 2018, a bear was like on the Gatlinburg streets just like chasing everybody off. I found it pretty funny though. Me and my brother and my dad were driving down a road and we saw this bear right in the middle of the road. Yay! And it just came to my mind, like, why are there bears? Why are we here? And I guess I just find it kind of difficult to be in the wildlife in that area because the bears might maul me, who knows? And here's a picture of the bear. I'm gonna briefly mention this. One time in Myrtle Beach, I got like all wet. I was like in the ocean and I got all wet and my mom called me a baby. So that's cool. Okay, I was gonna record like a crap ton of content when I was going to Turks and Caicos like last month. And there were basically two reasons that I didn't do that. One was because I had laryngitis. So in this video, I don't even know if I'm gonna have my actual voice in the shot or just me like commentating over it because, And the second time being like whenever I try to record, like this would happen. What if they all just like get up and crowd surf Elmo? And it's like a little head comes off and just be like, oh crap, what am I doing? So just my freaking luck, I guess. I don't know. So I figured I'd just commentate on like the footage that I did get starting now. Here's a photo of us driving to the airport at like 5:30 in the morning because my mom was so smart and decided to do a layover in Miami. And here's a video of me in Miami. I want to get out of here. And here we actually landed in Turks and Caicos, so that was cool. And for like the first, 2 or 3 hours, I just did not want to be there, like literally. And I got kind of a culture shock, to be honest, because people were driving on the left side of the road, for God's sake. And also it was hard to talk to people because laryngitis. Don't know if you knew that already.
I can hear you, how you doing?
Oh my God. Oh, I gotta zoom out that. That's actually kind of pretty. On the grass here, because sometimes there's like buses here trying to go places. And honestly, the times that I just walked around the area by myself was pretty much a good experience for me. Like, I'm not trying to slander my family, but I'm just saying. Just kidding, I love you. And also they had like a diner, half of it was a pirate theme and the half of it was 50s themed. They had really good ice cream and they also had some good fries. It was basically my center point, I guess. I don't know what to call it. I'm just gonna leave it in.
People are probably gonna get a bad impression from me just like eating chocolate ice cream. I should probably go.
And then one night I was kind of just walking around doing stuff. I was recording. And the resort I went to was sponsored by Sesame Street, so they did a lot of Sesame Street stuff. Like they had a show with Elmo preaching to the kids, and I got some footage of it.
Oh crap! It's Elmo. This is all inclusive, so I can pretty much just walk up there and just beat the crap out of him.
So yeah, that experience was pretty good. I give it a 9 out of 10. So that's pretty much about it for the video. Woo! Next video should probably come in a month because I kind of feel comfortable with me doing these videos in like a month, so. And I hope you aren't. But what is this next video? It's the Christmas special. There's gonna be some great stuff in there, I hope. I'm literally recording this in early November. So thank you for actually watching my content, and I'll see you in 2017. Bye.
Warning, people! Do not try this at home! Why? Because you're going to blind yourself. Thank you.